In this video, I want to go over how you will be adding or removing users to your NVR. This is about the only time that you're going to be playing around in device CFG configuration. So from your default screen, open up device config. We've been using Vickers graphics for all the examples today, so we're going to go ahead and click it. You should only have one or two NVRs over here. Click the one that you're wanting to edit, and then you want to click on system, and we're going to account. Now, admins are the only people who can make accounts. Users cannot. So once you're in here, you click add. It's going to ask for the username. You type in whatever the user's name is. Password. It's going to make it somewhat difficult. It will not let you set up an account unless you're at least the medium level on your password strength. The next is your group. Really, you should only be making users. If it's a user, you can come in here and start selecting what they have access to. You can hit select all if you want to have access to everything. This manual control, this is what allows you to control those PTZ cameras. I always make sure this is unchecked for a regular user. If we're not trusting them with full permission, then we're not trusting to put that camera back on preset 1. Playback wise, you can pick and choose what cameras the user can view recordings on. So if this was a basic level employee, but they need to be able to see a loading dock or being able to see the front door of a business, you'd be able to pick and choose what cameras they could see. And you can do that for playback, and you can do that for monitor, which is the live monitoring. You have full configuration to change that however you see fit. If it's an admin that you're creating, they have a lot more options here. So they can create users, they have different storage access, if they could erase the footage, security settings, system settings, event. There are so many options. We try to limit the amount of people who have access to this because this is when people start clicking things they don't know about and they break systems. So ideally, there should only be one or two admin accounts, me having one and the business owner having the other. These are very important to be very careful who has access to these, because a couple of misclicks and they can stop a camera from recording. They can delete all the footage. They can make the system unaccessible. There's just a lot of issues that pop up by giving too many people admin access. So I recommend keeping people as users and just choosing what cameras they need to be able to see and have playback to. But once you have the options checked, we're just going to hit check all for this. Got the username in, got the password in, and then you just click OK. And then the user has been added to the system. So if they have a computer that they're putting the program on, you can send them a link to that first video, and they can go ahead and get it set up on their computer with the username and password that you supply them. If they're using the mobile app, that's the same thing. Get it set up, and that's going to be the user name and password that they use to access the cameras. So same thing, if you're coming in here to remove somebody, say test no longer works for the company, you're going to come in here same as you did before, checkbox the person you want to delete, come over here to the right and click delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes. Now their access has been removed from the NVR and they can no longer view the cameras or the footage. If you're ever having any trouble getting user accounts set up, do not hesitate to reach out to me and I can very easily help you set that up correctly.